Discipline gives us freedom, not restriction. And neuroscience research on habits shows that once a behavior is automated, it uses less brain energy. So discipline isn't about making our life harder. It's about freeing our minds by making positive actions effortless. Welcome to Mama What's Next, a podcast for all the amazing women navigating the wonderful challenges of exploring a new version of yourself after becoming a mom. I'm your host, Melly, and together with my incredible guests, I'm here to help you explore who you are now and help guide you to your true path, one that feels authentic and fulfilling at the same time. Motherhood changes everything, yes. It's beautiful, transformative, and sometimes it pulls us away from the woman we were. Together we dive into career change stories and how to live a life that truly reflects who we are without guilt and with the courage to embrace your journey. So get yourself a coffee, steal a moment for yourself, and let's explore this next chapter of your life. I am super happy that you're here. Welcome. Hello, hi, and I'm happy you are listening today. I want to talk about discipline today. Sounds like punishment, doesn't it? It always sounded like punishment to me, or like something that you're trying to perfectionize in life. But essentially, discipline is just about small, repeated commitments that shape who we become. And sometimes children remind us of this better than we actually know it ourselves. Because my daughter, Stella, and me actually reminded me of this truth because she's a fan of Ronaldo and she's been watching some inspiring commentary and videos that talk about his life and his routines. And there's an episode where they talk about him doing daily sit-ups, 1,000 daily sit-ups. And she goes, well, no surprise then that he has such a six-pack, mama, because he does 1,000 six-packs every single day. Can you believe that? Well, you know, the world of YouTube, social media, sometimes you need to fact check the things that you come across in these beautiful little videos that we watch. And when I was putting together this episode, I did fact check the 1,000 sit-ups, and we are finding that, yes, Ronaldo trains 4 to 5 times a week. He has confirmed that in a recent video, but he does do 200 to 300 sit-ups, which in my opinion is just even enough. And for some reason, we entered into this fun conversation about what's possible and what's not, and her wanting to work towards her own little six-pack, that I thought, why not make it a little challenge for both of us? Because it's actually not so easy for me either to be disciplined enough to do something every single day. So we said, why not do a little challenge? And we have to do 50 sit-ups every day for 30 days. And that's what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks. And it's really quite inspiring to see how my little girl is waking up again after she's already fallen asleep the 1 or 2 days that she had forgotten to do the sit-ups with me. And I had clearly forgotten. So one day we actually had to do 100. It was an exception, and we said, okay, we forgot one day, and the next day we had to do 100. That was the only time that actually slipped our mind. Every other day we stayed committed. But I have to honestly say there were a couple of days where we had to do them at 11:30 at night. And discipline is built through habits, not through willpower. research from the University College in London shows that it takes on average 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. So that actually means we need to do 2 months of this. Maybe we will. But I promised her a little surprise after the 30-day challenge. So I don't know if she'll stay committed. So the real magic is obviously in turning it into a longer rhythm. Children learn discipline best by modeling and not instructions. And in this way, they are most influenced by observing role models. And Stella didn't just learn discipline from Ronaldo, she even reflected it back to me, which shows how modeling works in both directions. Women already excel at sustained effort, and research shows in psychology that women demonstrate greater long-term self-regulation than men in many contexts. It gives women an edge in showing up daily, whether that's in academics, careers, or personal goals. And we really don't give ourselves enough credit for it. We really should believe and trust in our abilities more. And I've said this more than once before. Number 4, discipline gives us freedom, not restriction. And neuroscience research on habits shows that once a behavior is automated, it uses less brain energy. So discipline isn't about making our life harder, it's about freeing our minds by making positive actions effortless. So I'm thinking, why not try this yourself? Why not give yourself a little chance to be disciplined for the next 30 days? And not to see it as a punishment, like the word discipline, but more as a form of self-liberation. Discipline helps you outperform without needing motivation every day. It's all about aligning small daily actions with the future self you want to become. And women already have the psychological strength to excel at this. So it's only about applying this consistently. So I thought that big inspiration really came from Stella. So I wanted to ask her why she was inspired by Ronaldo's disciplined life. So Stella, I wanted to ask you, you had the idea of doing a little challenge because you like to watch Ronaldo. What do you like about Ronaldo?
Well, about Ronaldo, it's just I like how he was like working out his body, like the 6-pack, and like, ooh, I want to have that too. And I thought about doing it too with my mom, who's right next to me, to do 50 sit-ups every single day for 30 days. Well, it sounds a little bit complicated, but it's getting better. So as I had the idea, because Ronaldo was really poor and other kids bullied him and spoiled him because he was too thin. That's why as he grew older and taller, he trained a lot, like do a lot of sit-ups every single day, like push-ups, and like trained his muscles and his tummy and his legs. It was, oh my gosh, I love Ronaldo. That's why he got a football player.
Yes, so he inspired you. And how is the challenge going with your mama now? Like, are we doing it every single day? And do you find it hard to do this every single day?
Well, not really every single day, but sometimes if I don't really feel like doing it, it's just, I really want to get a surprise, and like, you know how it works, like it's really hard to do 50 sit-ups every single day. Like my mom is already tired this day. We didn't even do any yet, but we will soon. Okay?
So you really have to give yourself what you're learning from this. You have to give yourself a little gift at the end of the challenge. When you're taking up a little discipline challenge, you have to promise yourself a little gift at the end of it so that you really have something to look forward to, right, Stella?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like Ronaldo so much.
Okay, well, thank you so much for listening today. I hope this episode inspired you just as much as it inspired me doing it with Stella.
Bye. I love you. I love you.
Goodbye. Until next week. All right. Hello. And I'm so grateful you were here today, tuning in and showing up for yourself. If you love this episode, can I ask for a quick high five? Yes, that's right. Just hit that subscribe button at the top and leave me a review and share this episode with someone who could use a little inspiration today. Your support really means the world. Let's also give ourselves a big hug for showing up, being honest, and supporting each other on this incredible journey. Don't forget to check the show notes for links to connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn. I'd really love to keep in touch. Until next time, keep being the incredible real you that the world needs. I'll see you back here soon. Bye.